Hey everyone, I'm Russ,
I am Mark.
and this is a spirited endeavor.
Priming the Pump Edition.
That's right.
Okay, so we just did a really interesting whiskey in the episode before.
Yes, we did, and that one was a 6 grain, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
with
So corn, wheat,
barley,
barley, oats,
and rice.
golden rice. We're missing rye.
Right.
Yeah,
that's
rye.
it.
All right. So that one was really interesting. So this one is they just call it an American whiskey. It's by the same distiller. This is by Burnt Church Distillery out of South Carolina.
Yep.
And this one is they call this an American whiskey, but on the side it's a Carolina Gold rice. And but this is also contains wheat and
Barley.
Barley.
Yep.
So this is going to be really interesting to see,
Yeah.
having that one just freshly done, and please go back and check that one out, and then jumping into this one to see kind of what the rice brings to the table.
Yeah. Now, what's interesting about Burnt Church is it doesn't appear they're doing their own distillation. They're getting this from Kentucky. So either they've contracted with a particular distillery to make product for them, or they're sourcing it. But, as we mentioned in our other episode that Mark just alluded to, I've not heard of any distilleries that are working with rice or oats, for that matter, in the case of the other whiskey.
Yeah, and there may be out there. We've just finally stumbled upon them. Which
Yeah.
is kind of just interesting for us.
Really cool, actually.
Yeah, for sure.
So not a slouch on the ABV. I think this one's around 46, 47%.
47.5%. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's a pretty reasonable number.
Yeah, absolutely. This looks pretty amazing.
Yeah.
All right, let's get.
So aged at least 2 years, if I remember correctly.
Okay, synthetic cork. Nice.
Nice. So that'll hold up well.
Yeah. Nice tight seal there too.
Yep. Yeah, that'll hold up well. So, like weeded, bam. Like weeded, like barley. Learning about rice.
Learning about rice.
Cool.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Some nice amber color. Really nice oils.
Yeah, that's a nice oily whiskey too.
Yeah.
Beautiful colors. Now they said this one's been gently aged in charred oak barrels.
That's really
and
nice.
you mentioned for at least 2 years.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh.
That is
Now
subtle.
that is more like a single malt.
Oh, absolutely. No, I would wholeheartedly agree with you on
That
that.
is like a little bit more like an American single malt.
Yep.
It's got a little bit of the weediness is in there, but I really got the barley.
Yeah, I would say the barley is definitely the stronger one on the nose.
Yeah. Now rice isn't exactly the tastiest of grains.
Yeah. Rice is handy when you feel like eating like a couple 100,000 of something.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
From a flavor standpoint, I don't think of rice as being really strong in that area.
So I'm kind of wondering what it brings to the table,
Yeah.
because I mean I get this one, and it's it actually reminds me a little bit of like Laws, like their
Yeah.
4 grain a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, it's funny. I just warmed the side of the glass a little bit to try and release more vapors, and first thing I got out of it was like, not shoe polish, but like mink oil.
Oh yeah, no, I
Just
get
a
that.
little bit.
Yeah, and it's got a nice sweetness to it.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely getting that grain for it. I'm getting that malted barleyness, that malted
Yeah. No,
like
this
like a malted milk ball.
very reminiscent of some of the American single malts that we've had.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Well, damn.
Yeah,
Shall we?
let us.
Cheers.
Ooh, that one's got a kick to it. Okay, so that one was
Oh.
spicy all the way through. So I got the
son of a
spice on the tongue, and then it caught me on the sort of the roof of the mouth, and my mouth is just watering like crazy. Oh, wow.
It only gets better on the second sip.
Yeah, and then I'm getting that like that milk caramel, finish to it. It is a sweet finish.
This brings what I love about both wheat and barley. I can't say whether or not the rice is adding anything. I don't know that I'm really getting anything from the rice. It may just be a starch source for the distillation process, or the fermentation process more accurately. But I will say, again, texture is fantastic. Really nice oily whiskey, coats the palate beautifully. An amazing sweetness, and really you get the best of both the barley as well as the wheat. I don't necessarily get the orange that I sometimes get with wheated whiskeys, but I definitely get that kind of wheat nature to it.
Yes. Yes. There is a bready nature to this.
Yeah, definitely.
Except now it's soggy bread because, I mean, the waterworks in the mouth are
yeah.
just amazing. Holy cow. And again, that caramel is there, and it's really present, and it's like a milky caramel. It's so good.
Yeah, a little bit of pepper at the back end, like a red pepper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is really nice, but yeah, it definitely gets your waterworks going. Wow. Not drying, not tannic.
Yeah. That's an experience.
That's two from them.
I know, right?
That have been really well put together, in my opinion.
Yeah, these are blended well. There's a lot going on in the glass. You could sit here and, like, for an afternoon or whatever, or an evening, and just sit down with this whiskey and just try to figure it out.
Yeah.
I think it gives you that much complexity.
This is like cereal in a glass. It really is. I mean, I don't think you really have to have experience with either barley or wheat, for that matter, in a whiskey, but I think you would recognize this as having that. They're both very forward and very recognizable, in my opinion. Wow, I dig that.
I dig that one too.
Well, what are you thinking?
Ooh, I'm going 4.5 on that one.
I'm going to go 4.5 on this one as well. I think it's a really good representation for the grains that are in there.
I think so. I think this was a little bit more to my palate. I certainly love the barley, the malted barley aspect of this.
Yeah.
And then the wheat influence. I think those things are just right up my alley.
Yeah, they did a fantastic job with it. Law's 4-grain has some of what we really love. This one kind of brings a little bit of that to it.
Yeah.
Which, that's not a bad thing, in my opinion.
No, for sure. I mean, definitely for like a craft whiskey. I mean, this is right up there.
Yeah, makes me curious about this distillery. Something I might have to look into a little bit further.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah, we sure did. We'll catch you on the next one.
Take care.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Wow.
Damn, that's 2 for 2.
Yeah, that's really cool.